Guys, let's start with discussion about second row seat. So you can see my car without head restraint. I'm sorry, I took it upstairs. You all know I didn't came down. So let's go and jump into second row seat. Let's understand what is there in the second row seat of my car right now. Okay, so this you can call it as an SUV, but at the same time this is typically a configuration of a hatchback. So let me open the boot, and you can actually see if I fold these seats, you can see two different seats, 60% side and 40% side, and this is a parcel shelf. I will show you how to remove it, and this is a fifth door. Okay, so this is not a hatch or this is not a boot lid. This is a fifth door where you can enter in, right? So let's understand what are the major components of seating system we saw. Now this seat is actually non-reclining. That means it must have a latch. Can you see this? So this is the latch which we are going to check how it looks. So let me pull it. You must have heard a clink, and I'm going to fold it. Can you see this wire? So this latch wire is always going to be 6mm diameter. That's a standard. And I will just put a light here on the seat side. You can see a latch mechanism. It's visible, right? So what is important for us? Importance of this second row seat is, you can see the cushion. There is no adjustment to cushion. This is directly the body in white. Okay, forget about this mat, but below that it's just body in white. This seat has no adjustment. Is it clear? So this particular cushion has no adjustment at all. You even don't have a lock. Now what is this called? This line where my hand is right now, my fingers are, this line is called as bite line, BITE. So it is typically called as a bite line. Now yesterday we discussed about anchorages on BIW. Can you see these anchorages? These anchorages are on body in white. So the first anchorage is on body in white. The second anchorage is in body in white, and the third anchorage also is on body in white, BIW. Is it clear? Okay. So we have first anchorage, second anchorage, third anchorage. All anchorages for second row seat are going to be on body in white. Okay. Now, if I fold this seat, after I tumbled my cushion, you can see what happens. It becomes pretty much flat, and now this becomes luggage floor for front row seat. Okay. So this becomes luggage floor for front row seat, whereas if I unfold it, okay, and if I go to the boot, this becomes luggage floor for rear seat. Okay, so whatever are going to be the effects or impacts are going to happen on the second row will be because of luggage only. So let me show you this the 40% 60% side. Now in this configuration, what I can do, I can fold this seat. So I'm in the car now. Let me show you. So I can fold this seat. I can put a long object. Okay, I think it is visible, right? So I can put a long object, okay, which is not very wide. I can put a long object, and two people can sit, not comfortably I'm sure, but two people can sit in. Okay, and I can still have 4 occupants and a long luggage. That's what is called as utility. Is it clear? So this is something which is important. Now let me fold the 60% side. So I have a 60% side latch. I will fold it. Before that, I will just open the cushion side. Is it clear? So this is how it is going to look like. If I fold it, I'm getting a huge luggage space as soon as I remove the parcel tray. Okay, so this is something which you guys should understand. Now here also you can see I have this belt, which is a lap belt only. This is not a torso belt. This is a lap belt only. It has very few adjustments, and the middle passenger is going to put, you saw 2 buckles there, so middle passenger is going to put a buckle at the middle seat. Okay, now this many vehicles have center armrest. I'll just show you by opening it. So this is going to be an armrest. Fine. So I'll show you how is the noise. Wait a second. Here you go. Okay. So now you can see, even if I'm pulling the seat back, I'm not getting any motion or any movement. Now second row seat, 60 side and 40 side are not connected to each other. Okay, they are not connected to each other. They are independent. 60 and 40 back are independent. What is there? You cannot see a pivot, but there is a pivot. That's why this seat is getting folded. Nobody can see a pivot because it's all packaged in, so you cannot see actually. But if I click it like this, you can understand what is happening, right? Is it clear, guys? So this is what is a second row seat. Now in second row seat, this is also a test parameter. This is called as a misuse test. So what I'm doing, I'm actually pushing this downward in a simulated environment. Okay, and what is this? A small kid, let's imagine a small kid is sitting on it. So that's what we are simulating. This is called as a misuse test. Okay, it's a simple hinge, and that's what is called as a misuse test. Okay, clear, guys? So this is something which you should understand, you should remember. So this is how a 60-40 split without any adjustment. So this seat has no adjustment, but it has a folding pattern, so you can actually see seat getting folded. Okay, so let me show you what happens to this this parcel tray. So if I just remove it, okay, here it is. So I'm just removing this. There is a simple hinge. If I remove this, it's going to be a big boot. Is it clear? Now the most important part which we are going to discuss about child seats, that I will show you right now. So let me fold this so that you guys can see the child restraint. Okay, so the clink noise, now you can see there is a locking which is happening. I will pull these anchorages back later. So this is a bite line, so let me do it right now. So these 2 anchorages should come out of this slot. Okay, by one hand it is little difficult, but I will try. Yeah. Okay, so you can see 2 belt buckles, and this other belt buckle, it should come out of this particular slot. I will do it later. And this is called as a bite line. So I'm just going to push it down. Clear, guys? What is the second row seat? It is functional, it is important, it is something to understand. Fine. And I showed you how I'm going to unplug. So let's imagine this parcel tray. I'll just put it out. Yeah, here you go. So I have this parcel tray out, and you can see if I fold both the seats, there is a tremendous amount of space for carrying only the luggage. So I can have only one passenger and one driver, one passenger, and whole lot of luggage. Okay, yes, good. So this is something which I wanted to show you for the second row seat. And let's go to the topic, which is child seats. That is nothing but ISOFIX. Okay, so now this particular wire you will see. Okay, this is typically called as a wire, latch wire kind of thing, and there is another one here. Okay, so this vehicle got a 3-star rating for even the child restraints. So we will understand what is a child restraint. Now in this bite line, if I open it again, in this bite line, I'm sorry, yeah, here you go. So you can actually see these two. This is a color of BIW, and there is another wire at a distance of 225 millimeter. Okay, the center to center distance between these two wires is going to be 225 millimeter. This is called as isofix. Okay, so this wire is called as isofix wire, and why it is used? It is used to clamp child seat. When imagine you are in a car, it is used to attach a child seat in this particular position. Is it clear, guys? Understood what is happening? Okay, so we are going to discuss a lot of things about second row seat for this vehicle. Okay, so I'll shot another video with Innova, because you can see this is a captain seat. So this is from Mr. Satpute. I will show you this. So this has a captain seat. He is out, unfortunately. This is a 6-seater configuration, 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, so it has no so it has a second row seat which is adjustable. Fine. Okay, good. So this is how it looks when we open it, when we understand it. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss about child seats, more about second row seats tomorrow in this session. Okay, see you guys.